Yo, what up? Welcome back to another quick Flutter tutorial. In the last video, I showed you how to implement local notifications on a very basic level. So this is part 2 of that tutorial, where I'm now going to show you how to schedule notifications for a specific time and date. For example, in my own habit tracker app, I made it so that the user will receive daily notifications just summarizing their habits for the day. So if you want, go download it and check it out. And now let's get into the tutorial so I can show you how you can also implement it for your apps. So like I mentioned, I want you to make sure to check out the first tutorial where we implemented the Flutter local notification. In this tutorial, we're going to include time zones so that we can get the specific time, and we can code this up for iOS and Android. Cool, now coming to the code, this is just a continuation from the last video, but just to keep everyone on the same page, you can see I've got the button here to click and I can send a notification. So all we're doing is in the main function, we're just initializing the notification, and in our home page, we've got this button to show the notification. So I showed you how to code this up in the last tutorial. So we did the initialization, we did the notification details, and then we got up to here where we are just showing an immediate notification, right? So now let's do the scheduling part. I want you to firstly open up the terminal and add in these packages. So Flutter pub add time zone as well as Flutter time zone. So make sure to import those packages, and we're going to create one more method for scheduling a notification at a specific time and date. So a couple things to note here is for the hour, it's just a number between 0 and 23, and for the minute, a number between 0 and 59. So let's start coding this up. Now for the parameters, I'm just going to accept the title, body, the hour, and the minute. And first thing we're going to do is get the current date time in the device's local time zone. And looks like we should import this at the top, so you can see the time zone package that we imported, as well as the Flutter time zone package. So now we can come down here and start saying the TZ date time. And then we're going to create a date time for today at the specified hour and minute. So the scheduled date. So we're going to schedule it for this year, this month, and today at this specified hour and minute. Cool, then we can schedule the actual notification by going to our plugin. And let me write some comments here just to help you guys know what is going on. This one is just some iOS specific stuff. So you can see there's two versions here, the absolute time versus the wall clock time. So for this, just say absolute time, and then the Android specific. One thing we can specify here is to allow the notification while the device is in low power mode. And then one additional thing, if you want, you don't have to do this, but you can make the notification repeat daily at the same time. So you can see here in the match components, there's the time, day of the week. So you can select the reoccurring part of it. So if I select just the time, it'll just do this every day at this specified time. Also, since we're scheduling notifications at a later time, it might be useful and worth knowing that you can cancel all the notifications that are currently active. Awesome, everything's looking really good, except we didn't really use this package, and yes, we should. So in the init notification, so when we initialize it, just at the very beginning, let's also initialize the time zone. And for this one, I want to get this specific part of the package to initialize the time zones. Awesome, so that's all of our code ready in our notification service. And so we've just created this schedule notification method. So if I come back to my home page, you can see that we've got the button. Now I'm going to put this in a column and create two buttons. So the first one is just showing the notification right now. And then the second button, we're going to schedule the notification for later. So 23 is 11 p.m. And looks like it's scrunched up at the top. So I'm just going to center this. And there it is. Awesome. And just at the end of this method, let's just do a quick print statement just to see if we sent the notification. Awesome. Now, since we brought in some new packages, I want you to kill the app and rebuild it. And actually, it might be a good idea to save Flutter clean. And then Flutter run. Cool. And I want to see that pod install to bring in all those new packages. Sweet. So if you rebuild the app, you can see the first button, of course, is just going to send a notification right now. And then if I schedule the notification, you can see I've got it at 23, which is 11 p.m. But since it's 1:23 p.m. right now, I'm going to select 1:25 p.m. So that's like 2 minutes later from right now. Sweet. So I'm just going to refresh the app and hit schedule notification. You can see that the notification has been scheduled. And so it's scheduled for 1:25 p.m. It currently is 1:24 p.m. So let's just wait a little bit, like 1 minute, and hopefully this notification comes through. And one thing I just want to also mention is you can also change the system time of your computer, and your simulator will kind of adjust automatically. So you can use this as well to test different times. But you can see the time right now, 1:24 p.m. and 40 seconds. So hopefully when this becomes 1:25 p.m., we get a notification. So let's do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please. Hey, and there it is. So this happens and works also in the background as well when your phone and app is closed. So that's good. And that's it. That's how you schedule notifications. Now, if you made it to the end of the tutorial, please drop a purple heart in the comments so I know who made it this far.